Hey everybody, how you doing? There's a lot I want to talk about on this video, but first I have to start off with just a little more commentary on the Mayweather-McGregor fight. I did that video the other day. Many of you really liked it and had a lot of nice comments from it, which I appreciate. But I left out the most important thing of all. I can't believe it because I spoke about Conor McGregor's larger size, his heavier weight, his longer reach, and all of his predictions. Like he even said Floyd's not going to last 10 seconds. He predicted a first or second round knockout, definitely not going past the fourth round, and all this stuff. And Dana White saying that when Conor hits people, they go down. Conor hit Mayweather with everything he had, and Mayweather took it, no problem. But I left out the most important part, and that was the fact that Conor McGregor's 29 years old and Mayweather's 40 years old. And they made that a big factor, saying, oh, Mayweather, he's 40, he's never going to stand a chance against a 29-year-old. And the fact of the matter is, the 29-year-old gassed out and the 40-year-old was fine. If you are 29 years old and you gas out, and by the way, that has been Conor McGregor's big problem, even in the UFC. I mean, he gassed out in his first fight against Nate Diaz, and then he tried to wrestle him, and Diaz said, oh, you're a wrestler now? And that was end of story for him. He got choked out in 2 seconds. And in the second fight, which he barely won, he won by decision, but it's a questionable decision, he gassed out. He managed to get his win back in the fourth and fifth round, but in the third round, he was totally gassed out. If you're 29 years old and you can't fight 5 rounds, or let alone you should even be able to, no problem, fight 12 rounds. I mean, Floyd did it and he's 40 going on 41. How can you call yourself the greatest champion? I mean, I'm a big fan of MMA. I used to train in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I watch all the UFC stuff, but come on, you UFC people have just gone over the top with their adulation of Conor McGregor. I just don't understand it. 29 years old, the guy gasses out. He was gassed out by the 6th round. Come on, there's no excuse for that. No excuse for that if everybody's calling him this great athlete, more so than the world has ever seen. Come on, the 40-year-old guy kicked your butt. All right, let's talk about the market now. Folks, I'm going to give you a freebie right here. All right, I have to do this. The EIA Weekly Petroleum Status Report, which was just released, is super crazy bullish. Super crazy bullish. And if you want to know why, as always, I give the breakdown every week on Wednesdays when that report is released. I just sent out an email to all my MMT Traders subscribers giving the full breakdown and summary and analysis of every detail in that report. And I don't just look at the inventories like all of these zombies do, and then they just reflexively look at one number like an inventory number, they buy or they sell, which is ridiculous. It's so unsophisticated. It's so lacking in understanding. I mean, that report has an amazing amount of information in it, and you have to, really discern what is going on. I break it down with the inventories, I break it down with demand, I break it down with production, all kinds of things, imports, exports. All of these factors play into the outlook. They're all equally important. It's not just about one stupid inventory number, all right? I mean, this is so easy to take people's money. I mean, when you follow what I do, when you're involved with what I do, the depth of what I do, it becomes so easy to take people's money. Anyway, that report is super crazy bullish. The zombies are actually selling today. This is like taking candy from a baby. Let's wait a couple of weeks and see where oil is. On the idea of taking easy money from people, I'm not saying this was particularly easy, but again, we took money. I told you yesterday about our 1,400 pip profit in the euro. We doubled our money in that trade. I told you about the 874 pip. By the way, we sold euro dollar at the absolute top. We sold it. We got out of our position yesterday at 120.40. We were long at 106.20. All right. We got out of our short dollar yen position yesterday at 108.70. We were short from 113.14. All right, so we bought the absolute bottom yesterday in dollar yen. We sold the absolute top yesterday in euro dollar. Another great, and big profits there, folks. Big profits, big profits. Another very nice thing happening right now, which is Gilead Sciences, stock symbol GILD, which we have owned an MMT trader for a while. And we owned it from a price of 80 all the way down to 64. That is back up to 80 today. Many of you may know that Gilead is buying Kite Pharma. Kite Pharma has a new drug in the cancer immunotherapy area, which is expected to get FDA approval. Some people say Gilead paid too much for that stock. Gilead had a big cash position. It needed to diversify out of the Hep C drugs. This is a move in that direction, and I view it as positive, and so does the market. So we are back up to our original buy, but many of my subscribers were buying all the way down to 64, so they are big time in the money. So that's once again another major score for MMT Trader. So that's it for now. Let's keep track. Oh, there was actually one thing in that EIA report, if you are interested, which shed some light on how the economy is doing right now. And MMT subscribers know what I'm talking about because I sent out that email. Folks, if you want to get that email and if you want to get the current issue and all the back issues, just go to my website, pitbulleconomics.com, and sign up for a 30-day free trial. And I would have you know that you can still get the current monthly rate of $100 per month if you sign up. Of course, you get a 30-day free trial. You could decide not to take it, but if you decide to take it after the 30 days, even though we will be well into September, you get the $100 rate. However, starting September 1st, that's in 2 days, the price goes up to $125 per month, so a 25% increase, but you could still lock in that $100 rate. Some of you were real smart. You signed up in the very beginning, and you're only paying $75, man. By the way, zombie trading, which has been also killing it in the Forex market, that is also going up to $125 per month starting September 1st. If you want a subscription to zombie trading, or if you want to try it for 30 days, and that would lock in your $100 rate, go there now to pitbulleconomics.com, click on the tab that says products, and sign up for zombie trading. That's it for now, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.